All right, right back at it. Brad Sussman in for Quinn and Rose. This is America's Morning Show, 1-800-507-1047. If you're listening anywhere in the great United States of America on the Quinn and Rose Radio Network, maybe you're listening on XM 158, or maybe you're like Melissa, who is joining us on the line right now. Melissa, good morning, and thanks for calling us on America's Morning Show. I have had a heck of a time pronouncing your last name because you are running against Mike Doyle in the 14th District.
Yes, I am. It's Melissa Haluszczak.
Haluszczak. Okay, very good.
Yes.
Haluszczak. Okay.
Yes.
If they see the name Melissa on the ballot, that's the one they should vote for, correct?
That's the one they should vote for, exactly. Yes. At least I don't have to spell it. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. Now, tell me, give me your reason that you want to be the congressional representative in the 14th District, the Fighting 14th.
The Fighting 14th. You got it exactly. Well, the reason is I will actually represent the district. I call myself the people's candidate because I am currently right now still working my full-time job. I am a paralegal in downtown Pittsburgh. I take the bus every day, so I actually talk to the people in the district. One thing that I have complained about our current representative is that he does not represent. If you notice, he has not had town hall meetings, and he hasn't had that in the past history of his representation of our district. And that's one of the biggest complaints that I've heard about from the people as I've been going around throughout the district. I've been going to fairs and festivals every single day. As soon as my job ends, my job begins. Basically, 5:30, I'm out there every night going to 3 and 4 different events. And then on the weekends, it's full-time from 8 o'clock in the morning through 10 o'clock at night. I'm campaigning and literally going to fairs and festivals, meeting people, going door to door every single day. And I'm hearing the same complaints from everybody. They don't know who their congressman is. Nothing has been done here in the district, and they are upset. And from the previous caller where she was saying that there is no chance, I beg to differ. And in fact, you can't imagine the groundswell of activity across the board. This is not a Republican-Democrat issues. These are American issues. This is a referendum on American values in 2010. And in this district, the same thing. These individuals, the constituents in this district, are upset, and they're upset that they don't have representation. And
what do you hear? What are you hearing when you get out there and talk to the people, besides that they're not getting representation? What are the big issues for the constituents of the 14th right now, besides obviously unemployment's got to be huge?
It's huge, but even bigger than that, taxes. Because even if you are unemployed, you are still paying taxes, and taxes in every sense of the word, not just income tax, not just it's gas tax, it's cigarette tax, it's drink tax, it's every tax on everything. They are overwhelmed by taxes, and I've heard that from every age group. And we have a large senior population in the 14th District, but it's beyond the seniors. I've been to so many doors, and it's every age group. It's not just the seniors. It's the middle age, it's the 30-somethings, the 20-somethings. They're all complaining, please don't tax us anymore. And again, it's every level of taxes. They just can't take it. And that's neck and neck with jobs. Because again, as I said, even if you're unemployed, you're still paying taxes.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. On everything you do and everything that you have, and so many of these issues that are in Congress right now, like cap and trade, stuff like that. Again, another tax increase. I heard something interesting last night, and I don't know if this is going to become a mantra of the Republican candidates running in November, but they want Republican candidates to run against the tax increase that's going to take place on January 1st if we don't keep the Bush tax increases or tax cuts in place. I found that a lot of people are like, wow, I didn't realize all these taxes are going to be going up. And it's not just taxes on the wealthy, it's taxes on everybody.
Everybody, every single level of employment, every single income level will be going up. That's everybody, from the low income, middle income, and upper income. Every single person will be getting a tax increase. That's
What's interesting? You're absolutely right, and it's not just the death taxes that are going to be coming back. It's not just removing the 10% bracket from taxes and increasing it to 15%. There's so many other little taxes in there that people, when they get that first paycheck on January 15th, are going to be. I can't even imagine the word. I think America's going to go ballistic if something's not done to extend these tax breaks for all Americans.
Exactly. Some people may be expecting a tax refund, and they may not be getting it. Some people may be shocked that they will be owing. I think they'll be surprised even when they get their paycheck back and saying, "What is happening here? Well, I can't believe this," because they'll be shocked at the new taxes when 2011 hits. And what I keep telling people when I go door to door is, don't take my word for it. Take a look at how our congressman voted. These are issues about how your congressman has represented you for the past 10 years. He's voted on every single thing that Nancy Pelosi, that California basically has wanted, and that is for cap and trade. He was the architect of the Stupak sellout, and no one nationally has even said that. Everyone's been talking about Bart Stupak and how Bart Stupak dragged down the other pro-life Democrats, but Bart Stupak is actually the one who said, "My friend Mike Doyle is the one who convinced me," and Mike Doyle was the one who was the liaison between the White House and all of the pro-life Democrats, and was the one who convinced them to go for the executive order. And he's the one who said he was pro-life, yet he's the one who convinced all of the other pro-life Democrats to go for the executive order, and he is the one who brought them all down. So I keep telling everyone, look at the record, look at the voting record. Cap and trade, he's the one who's voting for the union card check, and that's going to destroy jobs. He voted for the stimulus package, he voted for TARP. Please take a look at the voting record, and just take my word for it.
Yeah, you know what? And you have it on your website, by the way. Your website, I think, is really a smart idea, because your last name's a little bit hard to pronounce. It's a nice, good Midwestern and Northeastern ethnic name there, but it's melissaforcongress.com, and you can go there and learn about her, which I happen to do right here, and realize that, you say, yeah, I'm a paralegal, but your background's a little bit more diverse than that. You're very highly educated, as a matter of fact.
Yes, I have an MBA from the University of Phoenix, and I attended University of Pittsburgh. I grew up in the Pittsburgh area. I grew up in Carnegie. I've been living in Coraopolis for the past 15 years, and I've devoted my past 25 years to working service with my church and church camps, 9 to 13-year-olds, and working in that area. So I do have a diverse background, and, again, I want to dedicate my life to service, and this time it's service of my country, and I believe that I can help the community in that way, and I would service my country, help it for a term limit, three terms, because I believe that we need to limit ourselves. We have too many career politicians, and we have one facing us in this district as well. And again, arguing against what the previous caller had said, we have an opportunity in this district. It is not a fight that can't be won. This district has been gerrymandered, but again, it's a historically conservative district where people haven't been given a choice since the census redistricted in the year 2000. We have not had an opponent. We have only had one choice since 2000, and that has been Congressman Doyle. This time we have a choice. This time both Democrats, Republicans, Independents have a choice, and I'm giving them that choice, and I'm offering them an educated choice. Please go onto the website, look at what my views are, and please talk to me, because I am out there. I am out there constantly. I answer my own phones. I answer my own emails. I will be glad to answer the questions that you have. I am glad to answer the questions, and I will face people and answer the questions where I believe my opponent does not.
Melissa, I have one question for you. You being kind of a newcomer to the political race, what has been your biggest surprise in running for Congress? What's been the biggest surprise that you found in kind of having a high profile position now?
The biggest surprise is the amount of desperation that people feel and the lack of support and help that they don't get. From all levels, they don't feel that they're getting help from their local communities. They don't feel they're getting help from the state. They don't feel they're getting help from their federal government. And I want to help them now, and I wish I could help them now. I'm very surprised at that aspect. People just feel helpless and hopeless, and that just breaks my heart. And I can't believe that that level is out there. I'm really shocked.
Well, I tell you what, your heart is in the right place. You are doing the right thing. If you look back on our founding fathers, they wanted our House of Representatives to be the citizen politicians, to go out there and leave their jobs to go serve in Washington for a while and then come back and go back to those jobs. And, Melissa, you're sounding like you're the perfect candidate to do exactly that. You're listening to the people. You're out there. Again, give people your website one more time. It's
melissaforcongress.com. And you can get there with 4, F-O-R, or the number 4. Either one will get you there. I invite people to get there. Please don't believe that this is a race that can't be won. I am out there pounding the pavement, wearing out tennis shoes, and I do believe it can be won. Don't send your money other places. Send it to me. I'll take it, and I will use it wisely and frugally. Believe me, I've done that. As I said, I've worked for volunteer organizations my whole life, so I am wise with spending your money. It will go to, and I will tell you how it's being spent, too, very wisely. So please don't think this is a desperate race. This is one I truly believe can be won. So,
and it's a great Ukrainian last name. Help me with it one more time.
It is Haluszczak. I would say
Haluszczak.
You can say Haluszki. You can say Haluszczak.
Well, listen, Melissa, it has really been a pleasure speaking with you, and good luck in the race. And again, melissaforcongress.com. Best of luck, and knock them dead out there. We appreciate your hard work.
Thanks for me, Brad. I appreciate it.
Hey, not a problem. That is fantastic. I mean, she is great to talk with her and hear what she has to do, and that is refreshing to have somebody like that out there running for Congress. That's the way it's supposed to be. Somebody who says, I don't like what's going on, I'm going to run against the candidate, and God bless her. I really wish her the best. It's going to be a tough race, and I should have asked her if she knows Gary in Pittsburgh, because he's at the top of the phone list, and what the call screener wrote is his comments, we must give money to candidates against Mike Doyle. Well, that would be melissaforcongress.com. All right, we are up on a break right now. Brad Sussman in for Quinn and Rose. It is America's Morning Show from the War Room, 1-800-507-1047.